Everybody to the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour here in Greensville, South Carolina. My name's Tim Baghurst, joined at the controls by JTRB. And doing the stats for us this weekend is Statman Asher Baghurst. Thanks to everybody as well, TJ Bomba, the commissioner, and Jay Josie in our IT support, helping us put all this together. If you're just joining us, this is Michaela Meneses. Fighting against Cheryl Lotz. Cheryl Lotz, a veteran of the tour now. Been playing on tour for many years, taking on what is one of the rising stars on tour, Meneses. Hailing from Bolivia. Very athletic, works very hard. Unusual backswing, I might say, but it works for her. Our official has a microphone, but wasn't using the microphone, which means we couldn't follow the score. Still not sure what the score is.
Thanks, amigo.
4-0 for Lotz. Excellent start from Lotz. Meneses I would have put as the favorite for this match, and so far it's Lotz who's started very aggressively, hitting very clean. Until that point, JTRB, it is without doubt a commentator's curse.
It is indeed.
Meneses gets in the service box. Meneses hitting the ball quite high right now. It's a long way from Bolivia. There's definitely some travel fatigue that can be a factor. And we've seen some of these players, as Riveros earns a point with an excellent ace serve. Some of these players really struggle just to get started. That's perfect shooting from Lotz. Low and hard first time. Meneses did well to get it back. Lotz again aggressive with the backhand. Five serving one. Six one. Lotz playing very well so far. If you're just joining us this morning, Holly Scott defeated Naomi Ross in two fairly tight games. And Maria Rene Rodriguez advanced over Adriana Riveros in a tiebreaker win. We're going to see a timeout taken from Meneses. It's an early timeout, but I think she needs it. It's been all Cheryl Lotz so far in this first game. We'll be back in just a minute. Thumbs up from JT as we come back. Thumbs up, I think, for all of the supporters of Cheryl Lotz because she leads in this first game. It's a healthy lead. Meneses just has not settled down. That should be an avoidable hinder. Was a point given? I can't hear. So I think a point is being given. Conversation is going on between the official and Cheryl Lotz. No. Replay. Wait, Lotz was serving, so it is avoidable hinder side out. I like that call. I mean, Lotz was stuck. There was nowhere for her to go. He gets the right call. Excellent forehand pinch winner up in the encroachment area with Cheryl Lotz, side out. JT, I have the feeling we're going to see a lot of rallies in this match. Both athletic, neither one of them big risk takers.
Well, I think it'll depend a little bit on how much homework Meneses has done on Lotz. I don't think they've had a chance to play, and there are enough difference in age that they won't have played in international events yet.
Well, I don't think, I'm trying to remember the last time Cheryl Lotz participated in an international event. Maybe doubles?
Doubles, yeah.
Meneses was in the Pan Am Championships in 3 divisions. I'm not sure I would recommend that as a coach, but I guess what she wanted to do. Ooh, there's the Greenville bounce. Will she get the call? Riveros is not going to give it to her. Riveros is like, no. In the last match I played, it didn't work for me. It's not working for you. So they did give a replay. They did give a replay. Well, we'll see if the official stays consistent.
That'll be the most important part.
I would argue that should not have been a replay, but Cheryl Lotz playing very clean so far. Low and hard, few unforced errors. Really causing Meneses, I think, surprising Meneses. 9-1.
Great shot.
If you're just joining us, we do have stars available on Facebook now. I want to say thanks to those of you who've contributed this morning. We use those stars, the money we get from the stars, to put back into the Pro Tour. So thanks to all of you who've donated so far. It is appreciated. A replay? I don't know. It looked like 2 bounces, and if it wasn't 2 bounces, then why is it a replay? Some questionable calls this morning, making it a little bit interesting in the commentary box. We're up above the courts here in the Sports Club. We're at Greenville, South Carolina. This is always a fun tournament. A big amateur draw will be here starting tomorrow. And we have a Hall of Fame induction for the tour on Saturday afternoon. We also have a radar gun speed challenge. Looking forward to seeing who is really the hardest hitter on tour. What do you say, JT? Who have you got your money on?
I think we might be surprised. There are some.
You didn't answer the question.
I'm getting to it.
Okay.
There are some people that make it look like they put a lot of effort into their shots. Samantha Salas, for example. And I think she will definitely be in the top 2 or 3.
What a shot.
But they will be shooting towards the back wall, and that's going to throw some people off. So we'll see who can handle the change.
I noticed you still didn't answer the question.
Samantha will be in the top 2 or 3.
Who's going to be in the
top one?
The top one.
I need the list of who's here. Let me get that. I'm going to give it to Vargas by 3 miles per hour.
Vargas, okay. Skip ball Meneses, she is not playing well right now and is going to take her second and final timeout. Lotz playing extremely well, under control, and as a consequence leads heftily in game 1. We'll be back in just a minute.
You want to stand here. This way, if your opponent's over here, you can hit it away from them all the way over there, down the line. If they're all the way back here, hit it way up close up there. Wait a minute. We're definitely not going to do it this way.
back in, everybody. We've been talking about who hits hardest on tour. Meneses gets the side out from the timeout. Todd Boss, Pro Racquetball Stats, says Vargas, Salas, and then Mania. I have to confess, I haven't been on court playing with Vargas before. I have with Salas and Mania, and it's going to be close. I have a feeling that Mania hits harder than the other two. Just a feeling. Just a feeling. We'll see. I love that from Cheryl Lotz, going in early, playing so well right now. I've not seen her play this well in quite a while. It's really nice to see just somebody who's been fighting on tour for years and really executing the way that we know she can. She puts a lot of work in at home in Ohio. So far, this is just a shocking result, JT. I mean, the last time these two met, it was Meneses in 2 straight. Well, Lotz isn't going to get that replay. That ball cracked out. Clean shot again from Cheryl Lotz. Right now, is not being made uncomfortable. So if I'm Mika Meneses right now, I want to change that lob serve. I don't want Lotz to have her feet set. I want to hit maybe a half lob a little bit quicker to force Lotz to hit on the run or on the move. Maybe something she's not used to seeing. It's a good return, loose serve from Lotz. Because right now, Lotz very comfortable. Oh yeah, I do these drills all the time. Give her something that she doesn't normally drill. There's a free point for Meneses.
Hey, I'm going to start packing up some of our stuff down here. Is everything good?
Little luck from Lotz, but luck's been going her way in this game. Meneses is overswinging. That was pretty obvious. That ball should have been put away. Meneses just hitting too hard. Maybe trying too hard. And it's just getting away from her right now. Skip ball again. Serving 2. (15-2). Not the scoreline any of us up in the commentary booth would have predicted. But Cheryl Lotz knew something we didn't. She's playing extremely well. Meneses, I haven't seen her play. This is uncharacteristic of her. She's missing a lot of balls, and Lotz taking full advantage. When one plays great and one doesn't, you see a wide score line. We're seeing it here. Meneses, we'll see what she can do in game 2.
I feel like the racket belongs to my hand. It's just something natural, I think.
Not affecting her. She's doing such a great job.
Reaching your dream foundation helped me a lot to get to other places and other tournaments and get more experience.
Is now a new world champion here.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Of course, game 1 is complete. We're moving on to game 2. Cheryl Lotz took the first fairly comfortably. We'll see what Meneses can do. Gives us an opportunity just to say a big thank you to our sponsors. Of course, you see them on our front wall, but it's been fantastic to see new individuals and new companies coming into the LPRT family. So we want to say a big thank you to new sponsors, ProKenix just this week, Performance Chemicals, Frank Hotels, Sudsy Munchak, and Team Dovetail all joined us this year. So a big thank you to them. And then, of course, we've had longtime sponsors, Gearbox, Reaching Your Dream Foundation, and Head Pen Racquetball. So a big thank you to all of those. Appreciate their support. I hope you take advantage of investigating those companies and supporting those companies who do support racquetball. Looks like we're about ready for the action, so let's get down to the court. Here we go. Mika Meneses from Bolivia. I think most people would have picked to win this match. Cheryl Lotz had different ideas, 16 versus 17. She took the first one, 15-2. Radar gun event is at 3 p.m. today. Should be right after the doubles, first round of doubles. Steve Castleberry says a breaker is coming. Meneses will have to play a lot better for that to happen. It's not good from the Bolivian. I mean, let's be honest. Multiple opportunities to put that ball down. Not able to do so. And again, I think over swinging. Take some pace off that ball. Balls are flying off that back wall.
my bad, on the Radar Gun Challenge. If you take a look at our LPRT page, you'll see we've got an ad up for that, or a post up for that. And that's going to be Friday night. And we do actually have cash prizes involved.
Yes, we do. Friday night. That makes more sense because I know some of these players aren't playing till tomorrow. I'm curious to see how hard Longoria hits it.
Because it's not. That's one of the ones that I think people will underestimate.
I think people underestimate how hard Herrera hits it too.
Because the things you remember them for are the skill shots and taking the pace off when there's a bunch of pace on it. Yeah.
Look at where that ball came. Back to the middle of the court. Lotz was right there. This is routine if you're in the middle of the court. Lotz going to this backhand serve now. And paid the price. Meneses put it down. Sometimes that ball hits the front wall. It sounds like the ball broke. It's almost as if one of those panels
is a tiny bit loose or hollow, or
something. I also want everybody watching, take a look at when Cheryl Lotz returns serve. Notice where she has her racket positioned. Wow, this is unusual, JT. Timeout by Lotz early in game 2. She's up 2-0. Curious to see what that's about. Let's take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
I'm Carla Munoz and I play with passion.
I play to be a role model for the kids.
I play for the adrenaline.
I play for the love of the game. I'm Holly Scott, and I'm Team Dovetail. I'm Kaylani Morris, and I am Team Dovetail.
I am Andres Acuña, and I am Team Dovetail.
Sam Schultz, I'm Team Dovetail.
I'm Rocky Carson, I'm Team Dovetail. I'm Team Dovetail.
And we are back live, everybody. Early timeout by Cheryl Lotz, and it obviously worked. She was on her phone during the break. Wow. Replay coming up. What an excellent rally. Cheryl Lotz really giving Mika Meneses everything she can get. Diving effort to keep that ball alive. It's disappointing, I think, for both players that that rally ended with a replay. Bye-bye. Saw it coming. Meneses again having opportunities, but hitting too hard. Ball's coming off the back wall, and she's paying the price. Follow the International Racquetball Federation rules, except we are not rally score. That was a recent change by IRF, and they're still experimenting with that. So nothing will change on tour until at least after this season concludes in June at the TeamRoot.com Supermax Slam. Excellent serve again from Lotz down this left side. Straight down the wall. Meneses unforced error. 4-0. Lotz just playing sublime racquetball at the moment. Winner takes on world number 1 Longoria tomorrow at 12. Longoria has lost the last 2 finals to Alexandra Herrera. I like that, JT. Stepping up early. Reverse pinch winner into the left corner. Take another look at this, everybody. I don't think anyone can hit this better. Had about 40 people take part in our fantasy bracket. We'll update the scores after the singles round this morning. Have one doubles match coming up after this. 9 seed versus 8 seed. Naomi Ross, Shane Diaz against Amy Roller and Erica Mania. Another little fist pump from Cheryl Lotz. She can sense that she's getting close to, I mean, on paper, not an upset, but I think an upset based on performances over the last year.
Absolutely.
I think, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, but I think if Meneses loses this match, she's going to have to take a long, hard look at the way she plays, the style that she plays, and the technique she uses. Because Cheryl Lotz has a classic swing. He plays very consistent, high percentage, and it's paying dividends right now. I mean, look at this. 3-shot rallies, excellent serving. Meneses, not surprisingly, taking a timeout. Meneses tends to be a little looser in her swing, relying on her athleticism. It's not working so far. We'll take a break. We'll be back. It's 8-1.
back from timeout here in game number 2, 8 serving 1.
If Lotz can continue this form through this match, this is one of those ones that you want to remember. You want to look back and say, yeah, I can play phenomenal racquetball.
Yep.
Okay, side out. Meneses looks a little flat, body language, just doesn't seem very enthusiastic. And I know she's not very emotional most of the times, but she needs to get something going. Nice pinch.
And you don't say that from Cheryl Lotz very often.
Okay, you don't, but Cheryl and I talked about her game back in Vero Beach, and I've commentated before, so you know, if you've watched me commentate Cheryl's matches, I've commentated before. She can pinch, she just doesn't do it very often, and I think she needs to do it more. And she said as much when I talked to her, and we're starting to see that. And guess what? It now keeps your opponents guessing. Normally, you play Cheryl, stay back. She passes. Stay deep. Not anymore. And that creates some variability, a nuance to her game that she didn't have before. And that makes her more dangerous. I think we're seeing evidence of that now. Just, again, overswinging for Meneses on the first one and the next one. She just had to go down the line nice and easy, but blasted it, hit into the sidewall, came back to the middle, and then blasted it again. She's trying to overpower Cheryl Lotz. Cheryl Lotz is very experienced. Another skip, Meneses. And again, I suspect mentally Meneses was not prepared for this match. Maybe a little overconfident. Oh yeah, I beat Cheryl 2 straight last time. It'll be fine. I'll just do it again. You have to come ready for everything. Splat winner, Cheryl Lotz. Is that 11-1? $12-1. Another timeout. JT, let's keep it here. I haven't seen, I mean, this is, let's be honest, this is a bit of a beatdown right now. And Meneses, 3 total points to 26 to Lotz. We didn't predict that, but I think this is going to sting for Mika Meneses if Lotz closes this out. And I think psychologically it's going to give Lotz a lot of confidence going into tomorrow. Okay, you're playing Paula Longoria, completely different player, isn't going to be hitting balls off the back wall and, you know, able to execute a little bit better. But this is the kind of environment that makes or breaks people. What are you going to do if you lose this badly on a pro stop where you expected to win? How are you going to respond to going into Kansas City?
Exactly. Now, quite a few of our players will also be playing at the World Games in Birmingham. Do we know, is Michaela one of them?
You would ask me that. I feel like she is. It was top 12 plus 4 others. We would have to go back and look at the World Championships to see who finished. I'm going to say no. There's a great shot for that time for Meneses. Now with nothing to lose, right? Relax, because there's nothing to lose now. Just play your game, and who knows what happens. Erica Mania over to my right, warming up for doubles. Lotz wanted a skip serve, not happening. Second serve. Finally, a forehand pinch winner for Meneses. She had 2-3 opportunities in that rally, didn't put them away, but Todd Boss says no. Meneses is out. Barrios will be representing Bolivia in the World Games. Thank you, Todd Boss. Pro Racquetball Stats. Meneses finished 17th, so if any of the top 16 for some reason are not able to go, then she gets to go by default. That time we do get a replay off that awkward bounce on the left corner. Oh my. Just not playing well. Meneses played 3 divisions at the Pan Am Championships just a few weeks ago and just seems out of sorts. Credit her opponent, Cheryl Lotz, who's playing extremely well this morning. Another point, another 3-shot rally. I like this aggression from Cheryl Lotz. She's been a rallier, right? Works hard, keeps the ball alive. She's really playing more aggressively than I typically see her play. Just like that. Well, we were a little bit behind the scoreboard. Our official is very quiet. It really, I'm a little bit in shock, JT. 30 points to 5 for Cheryl Lotz, who Cheryl Lotz now advances to play the world #1 Longoria tomorrow. If Lotz can play like she did today, it will be a test for Longoria. The key question, of course, is if you're playing a different level of player. So congratulations to Cheryl Lotz. Also congratulations to Maria Renee Rodriguez and Holly Scott, who both won on our stream earlier. We're going into doubles. We have one doubles match for you this afternoon before coming back this evening for continued doubles. So don't go anywhere. We've got Mania, and I had a blank, JT, is Amy Roller. She'll be playing with Mania against the young duo of Shane Diaz and Naomi Ross. So don't go anywhere. We've got one more coming up. On behalf of myself, Tim Baghurst, JTRB at the controls, and Statman Asher Baghurst, thanks so much for watching.